can hear me in the comment section. Good evening, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. Good evening. How has been our day? Good evening. Can you hear me? I want to be sure if you can all. I want to be sure if you can all hear me here. Okay, welcome to class. How has been our day? How's been our day? How's the how's it been going here? Design wise, how have we been how have we been faring? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Matthew. Thank you. Today we go straight. Oh my, I have to bring this text over here. So just try to see if I can start. I've greeted Anolu. I've greeted the first to arrive, which is not Matthew this time again. It's not Matthew. So I've greeted the first to arrive, which was Belu Ayomide. Yes, Matthew was the second to arrive. Well, yeah. But what was it called? I know you've not been the first to arrive before, so you're not close to that position for early comers to the class. But it's fine. It's good. You're always active in class and participating. So while we wait for every other person coming in. While we wait for every other person to join in, let's just all join to review the assignments. And if you are reviewing the assignment, if it's your own design, if it's your own work, just signify. And okay, let's even do like this. All those that are on the are online now, just drop the title of your movie poster, or yes, the title of a movie poster, so that when we see it, we know that okay, this is it. And Oluwapo, yeah, drop your own. Matthew, drop the title of yours. Yes, so that we can review the poster and everything together, and all of us move ahead from there. Yeah, no time to waste. So I'm waiting for us to drop uh the title of our movie, so that our movie posters. Yes. So this person TJ first, mind of a dreamer. All right, in her mind, sky wasn't the limit, it is just the beginning. Yeah, okay, maybe this is not a movie poster, because you can't do this as a movie poster. And this I can just say, okay, you had a good play with your double exposure. Yes, you had a good play with your double exposure, using blending um the universe and our air. But the part of taking it further into the level of poster, we did not do that, which we might not agree with, or let's say which we might not people might not watch your movies. Yes, because you can't I can't see this, sorry, I can't see this as a movie poster and say I want to. It's not catching for me to watch this kind of movie. Yes, that's what. Just we had to make something catchy actually. So all right, this is Ivas. Yes, a new planet yet to be explored. There goes a young boy imagining sighting a world yet to be discovered by man. Will he take the ride, or let it be a fictional movie coming soon? Okay, well done, nice, great double exposure. You also added his background. Yeah, yeah, you can do better, because I can also look at your alignment of this the footer part here, the footer part. That check your alignment with your design. Is majorly, I think you want it to central align, but this one is tilting towards the right. Always check your alignment. And all in all, good poster, but it can be better. I don't know why you have to use two exclamation mark, which is red. What are you trying to tell us? Because everything you have there must pass a meaning. Are you telling us that danger, the adventure ride awaits red? So are you telling us that danger awaits him where he's going to? Let us know. So okay. I think this code red is for code blue, code red is for Anuluwapo. All right. Okay, the inspiration for this movie Code Blue, Code Red was gotten from the war going on between Russia and Ukraine. All right. Many people had to leave their professions as doctor, um, lawyers, teachers, and so on to fight in the war. The movie poster demonstrates. So I like your background. Nice use of background. Nice use of. Okay, try to use it. But what I will point out here is this your font you use to write code red and code blue is not it for me. Yes, I understand it, but it's not catching, not catchy. And let me see if you can, even if you don't know any font you want to use. Let me just open a new tab and just say, let me open the font. I hope I hope you can see my screen. Yes. Okay. I opened the font and I just search for like maybe a war type of font for war, and you look for the one that looks closer to war. So you can use this war gate is and you can use this Wharton too. Wharton, yes, Wharton. It looks more like war kind of font. So it's, I would say, nice background, nice concept, but your choice of font lets you down in this aspect. So well done, Anoluwapo. Yeah. So we move to the next one. Let me check. Oh, okay, this one is the one of a storybook. All right. Yeah, great. Your your use of fonts also. Okay, you are trying to just make it playful. Yeah, I understand. Oh, you've tagged us already. Oh, I've not even seen it. All right. Who is this? Oladejo Olatunji. Never walk alone. Liverpool. All right. All right. That's just by the corner. I like your double exposure. Sweets. Okay. Okay. This is your first. So this is your first one. Okay. Yes. But you did not tell us in your caption, you did not give us a story behind it. Never walk alone. Is it from Liverpool or what? But nice concept. And I would have preferred maybe a like a lonely background also. A lonely background in the background, not a white background. So that it can look like something people want to watch. And this your loneliness. Uh I understand, but let it be more so you can see it more. Not that we try to use with the level of contrast. Yes, with your idea on contrast, you should work on the theme of your movie so that it can be more visible to read. Yeah. So, but all in all, a very great design. So we move on to the next one, the King and Pride of the Jungle. Ah, okay. The King and Pride of the Jungle. I don't understand this one. Oh, is this one part of the assignment? What's the person's name? Joshua Lawa. I don't know if this one is part of the assignment given. Oh, Okay, somebody did. Wait a minute. Somebody did a book design. All right, nice one. Book cover design. You design. If you design this is a nice one. Let's move on. Door to nowhere. Okay. Hmm. Some of you have even started having media studios, media production. All right. The idea is the idea is that the model trace subject central aspect of the design. She is looking for a direction to the complexity of the universe. So if she's looking for a direction, let there be a space where she's looking at the complexity of the universe. So you might have put a picture to the right. Yeah, so that there will be a lot of empty space in our front that is just looking at the complexity of the universe. Why the door to nowhere, the open door where someone walking in is still there, but you just tilt out to the right so that there'll be a lot of space in the left hand side, and you can now play with your door to nowhere. But yes, nice design, great work, well done. What's your name again? Kinsley, yes. Oka for Kinsley, well done. Well done. Um, so who is this person crying? Oh, the story shows a woman in waiting, longing to bear her children, which is her most desirous, the long wait. Okay. Here's the thumbnail version. I found it out to post the 3 minutes at once. All right. Okay. So, one, we have a picture of a floating woman here on the at the head part. So I understand this one, but I don't understand this little child. If there are seeds or there are children that she's here to give birth to, yes, they should be somewhere down here. Down here, it will be more preferable here than having also. So is your arrangement majorly? Yes, you look into your arrangements. Just look into your arrangements. Great background. Production presents the long wait. Okay. Harmony, well done. Okay, I think I can. All right. Okay, this is the first one. Okay. Yes. For the thumbnail part, just look into your arrangement. Yes. For the thumbnail part, look into your arrangement. And for this one, yeah, I still feel this woman is looking lost in this other part is looking lost. It might have been more bigger but faded like these other children too. But I feel she's looking lost in this part. So you try to work on that part. Yeah. I think somebody talked about this Earth to infinity. I think somebody talked about I think someone talked about this dot to infinity. That is the owner. So okay. Sorry, Earth to infinity. All right. Okay. Is a child double exposure with the planet Earth and uh let's look at your storyline behind let's look at your storyline behind your design. Okay, shows a child gazing at the stars. And the galaxy isn't just above him; it's within him. Okay, and guys, he doesn't just want to see space. He wants to go to the space. He used to dream of becoming an astronaut. Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, nice concept, nice idea. Great, great design, great movie poster design, but it can still be better. And I think head of this child's placement, maybe I think it's too big. If it's a little bit smaller, we should see how it will be. Or if it's even more bigger, like taking half of the screen but faded. Let's say it should be. But I think this thing is still a little bit not gelling well. There is a part that as a design, that this design is not yet gelling well, but you just have to find some way to make either make it bigger or make it smaller. That's just it. Okay, so this one, doing things with joy. Well done. Okay, Earth to Infinity is my design. Okay, well done, well done, well done. You can just tweak Oluwafenmi, you can tweak on it a little bit and see if you make the child's face bigger, cutting into it. See, just nice design, great work. Just a little bit of tweaking, and you are there already. So, doing things with joy. Okay, solitude. Our mind was never quiet. My mind was never quiet. Solitude. Ah, you said our mind was not quiet, and I can see an empty road. So now you're okay. If my mind was never quiet and I can see an empty road, I will want to majorly I will try to want to watch the movie because I'm inquisitive. That okay, yes, but it still look this the air part, yes, it's not looking neat enough. Yes, the air part is not looking neat enough. And if it's that okay, you want to leave a white space, nice idea, but know how to manage your space very well because is you said our mind was never quiet, so I need to see some disruptions also in the design. Yes, actually, if the mind, let's say a disruption in the design already, but yeah, you're doing perfectly well. I don't think this person posted. Okay, Anna graphics, well done. That's Oluwatimileyin. I don't know. So stream. Sometimes you have to lose yourself to truly flow. Well done. I see. Okay, so this is the double exposure, which leads to tells the story of a man who, after suffering a deep personal loss, retreats into nature to rediscover who he is amid waterfall, forest, and solitude. He, he unravels past traumas and reconnects with his inner joy, finding peace. Thank you. I like I like your storyline. He reconnects with his inner joy, finding peace in the process. Yes, I like it. I will want to watch your movie. Yes. Oluwatimile, when are you releasing this movie so that we can all watch it as a graphics design team? Or what do you guys feel? Yes, nice, 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 nice one. You're doing well. Let me give you like. Okay, so a young lady. Okay, this mixture of a grass and someone double exposure, but I can still see the background of. Is it the person's background or the background of the tree? Because I can still see a wall behind there. Okay, but thinking about ourselves, she's thinking about earth in preserving the earth. We preserve ourselves. Okay, she wants to preserve the earth. Yes, but you have a white background and putting double exposure, so you have to also play with the background. Yes, you have to play with the background. Rooted within. Yes, rooted within. You look for. I still see. I feel your font style too needs to change. If you look, maybe you can look for any fonts that is like tree associated. Let's even check it together if there's any kind of font like that. Tree. Let's just check if there's any kind of font that looks like a tree. Yeah, there are some kind of fonts that looks like a tree, but might not be clear. But you maybe you walk around it. So because you are saying rooted within, so you work that rooted part. You can work with tree and within. Just think more, be more creative. Look at what you can use to portray your idea out more. Yes. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Okay, she also did the book. Nice one. Oluwatimileni also the promise she gave back. Where are you guys seeing concept to please help me to all right, double exposure, not very clean, not very neat because I don't know what's this in the background. Maybe you didn't cut the person's picture well, and it looks like the thing chop in, chop out, like they will say on the street. You the head has some defects. Please, let's make it more realistic. Let's make it more realistic. So JD Design double exposure by Jola Yes. Unforgettable Love is a movie about a lady that finds it difficult to forget her childhood friend turned lover. All right. I can see it, but still the okay, you cut the air, but also the thought of the childhood lover or stuff is still outside the air. So the double exposure is not exposuring very well. Yes. Just know that one. Childhood memories makes her happy all the time, even though the guy is now far away. He is always on her mind. As the guy Japani, let us know if the guy has Jap. We can bring them together. JD Designs. So okay, this is okay. This he said this is the picture of the guy when he's the guy looks like an Indian. Oh my god. Maybe the guy has gone to India from Shomolu to India. All right. JD Film Productions, Unforgettable Love. So majorly your use of font first is is something you can have just said love. Let's look for a font that has love, and you will see that there are many fonts that has style of love that you can even yes unforgettable can be written normally. Why the love we have the style of love, yes, and your background. I would prefer now you're showing us the background of the guy. Maybe you do background of a setting of maybe with roses, red roses, petals like that, like a garden, something that would just make that even will make the people that wants to watch the movie fall in love first before even entering into watching the movie and even forgetting about unforgettable love or forgettable love that they are going through or anything. That they will even the people that are even they will have to they will love the design, they will love to love or love to watch the movie. Let's put it that way. They will love to watch the movie. So just it should have I should have been seeing maybe red. Um, it should be like a Valentine kind of feel. Yes, kind of Valentine kind of feel in the background before you put the lady. And I think the position of the lady is not yet it's not very balanced. Okay, so JD, you can still rework it and just see to it, yeah, that it gets better. So I think yes, it's not exposuring. So who is JD in the class? If JD is in the class, he or she should just hold up to your design and say, "I'm the one that did it. Oh, you cannot crucify me, but I did it." All right, this is an Odumayowa. All right, the woman in the fog. Okay, he said, "I just finished my blah 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 blah. I tried to do a double exposure technique that was taught in class. Man in the vlog. This is such fun to explore visual storytelling. You did not tell us about your movie Odun Maiwa. Why? And I can see some people liking your okay now. Okay. You didn't tell us about the concept of your movie. But okay, this lady in the fog. All right, and yes, we yeah. Uh, okay, so this is this is a great design. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say because let me just give you a feedback from it. I saw okay, I saw your design yesterday and I liked it and I immediately I put it on my story and someone called me and asked me that is this the woman in the fog a new movie that the person wants to watch it? Is it on Netflix or Prime Video? I first laughed. Yeah, the person was asking me if it was a movie. Can we all hear me? Someone is I think the queen is saying she's not hearing. Can we all hear me? If you can hear me, let me see. Okay, yes. Okay, so yes, let me give you a review. Someone called me while I put it up. Someone called me that this movie that is on my story, that is it on Prime or Netflix, that the person will want to watch it. I just laughed at okay. Maybe you come to DSA class and I just jokingly told the person that the person is still writing the script and we will get back to them when they finish releasing the movie. So Odumayowa, some people are already waiting for this movie to come out because it's a nice design. The woman in the fog, you make it look you make it look scary because of this um cut on this lady's face. It looks like more like an action movie that will be like a thriller. Yes, a thriller kind of movie that they can't wait to see. So you arouse some people's emotions on my story that you made them thought this is a real movie that they will want to watch. But that's fine. Well done. Yes, Elizabeth, well done. She says she's working on the script. We are waiting for the script. Yes, it's an horror story. All right. We are waiting. All of us are waiting for the movie so that we can come and watch your movie. Yeah, so is blessing. I think this is the YouTube style and sure. I don't think this one is part of our class. Or maybe somebody should show me the double exposure in this one. No, if okay. Oh, the person did a video. Oh my god. All right. Nice concept. Deco warehouse. Deco warehouse. All right. It's a video, not a picture now. The person collage everything together. All right. Let's play. Number one, your let's play is blending with the person's picture. Please. I don't we've learned about contrast and the way Mr. Manuel will tell us, don't try it again. All right. The ball and the man's head. Nice double exposure. So, but let's have a background to it, not a white background. Let's have a background. Maybe the basketball court will be the background, or something more catchy, something that will make us look forward to watch your movie. We know it's all about basketball, and you did not even give us a storyline behind it, but it's fine. Okay, so peace like a river. We don't have a storyline for this one too. They said it's showing on Prime Video, but okay. Yes, we understand like peace in the uh, from water spring or waterfalls, but it's still is I know you want it to be the design. I know you want it to be more peaceful, but there are ways you can make it more peaceful than making it just look something like empty. Yes, it should not just look empty, but yes, really, you try. You did well. You did well. Just you can just rework on it. Yes, you can make it a white background, but work on it. Make it put something so it will look more capturing, and this your double exposure. I don't know if okay, your double exposure is the water is flowing down to our clothes, but it's just one side. Oh, it's just the middle side. The double exposure is, but I understand your concept. But yes, like I said, it can be better. Ah, Agnes, the scaring thunder. Omo, this thunder self, me self, I'm scared though. I'm also scared. So please, is this water coming down from the mountains, coming down to meet the guy, or how is it? Because you don't have a storyline. You don't have a storyline for this, but let us understand. Because I can see that I think this water coming down. This is a man that you cut out shouting. Is not blending with the background. We know that you just drop him on the background. Everything is not gelling together. Just try to make everything gel together. Okay, you put the thunder, and now put the scaring thunder. Is it the thunder that caused water to come out, or is it like the time of Noah that they are building ark? Please let us know. And the use of this your fonts is blending with. I understand you also used the wrap effect from text too. Yes, but it's blending with your background. Is we've learned about contrast. Yes. And look at your thumbnail. It's now look everything now wants to look disjointed. Yes. Your thunder, majorly okay. This other thunders add has a light a tiny edge, but this one it has a sharp edge. Did it enter into the water? Did it attack this tree that is here? Let us know. So just make your designs more believable and make it more believable and let us also feel a part that okay, yes, this is a nice one. All right, double exposure or somebody that want to jackpot because I can see Canada passport, I can see plane in this one. But is there a movie? I don't understand. Did the man turn woman? Or did the woman turn man? Sarah, what have you done, please? Okay. I think she did one for Canada. All right. And she did another one, Overcomer, a faith-based movie. Okay. We did not see the double exposure for this one. No. So is it this woman that turned to a man that traveled? Please, you are confusing us, Sarah, but it's all well and good. So you are doing a man, the overcomer, the story of a man who overcame through prayer. Okay, the man is praying. Okay, I want to say he overcame through prayer. Example in your background, let there be war kind of scenario in the background. Yes, not a white. It's not a peaceful. It's not a peaceful movie. It's like a war because you have already shown us that it's a work style because of the double exposure you did there, and you use red. Let us see. You want us? You see that you're trying to tell us that blood flow inside the prayer, or blood flow for the real life. Let us understand, please. But it's fine. I understand. We keep getting better day by day. Yes, I said we should do three designs. Sarah, I said we should do three designs. First one is the double exposure. Second one is that same double exposure, turn it to a movie poster. And the third one is do a YouTube thumbnail for your YouTube poster. So is this one part of the double exposure? A man in deep thought on where to get money to marry and pay school fees. If you collect loan now, it's not hard. But this one is not part of it. I don't think this one is part of it. So let's move on. Okay. I think I can see another one. All right. This is okay. The sister series tells us a story of two young women who aren't related by blood, but due to unforeseen circumstances, they became so close to the extent that they laid down their lives for each other. At the end, they both survived the hardship they were faced with as they bring down the oppressors. Sister, a Netflix original showing on Netflix. Nice one. Nice, great concept. Let me now see. I think you posted it. Yeah, you are doing really well. Okay. Mooring design. All right. Said the hardest part was sourcing images. Yes, your client will not know how many hours you source for image. They will just see the image and say, can we sometimes they will say, can we change the image that was used? You like, woof. I used 2 hours to look for this design, please. Don't change this image again. I'm putting it together, but yeah, okay, well done. Nice. Let me check. Okay, these are the two different. As you use smoke, use them holding themselves together in thick and thin. All right, nice one. I can also see them here. Yeah, nice style. Yeah, sisters. Good, good. Yeah, well done. Hope the person is in class. Okay, Boluwatife, well done, well done, well done. You see, we are already having great designers already in class. X-Men, X-Men, Dark Synosis. So I made an X-Men poster with double exposure just to tell the story of what happens in the movie. Spent a lot of time. Okay. Waiting for the storyline. Oh, you did not give us a storyline behind it, but all right. The lady inside another lady fighter. All right. Just I'll have preferred the background of yes X-Men. I think X-Men is something like it's not. I think when you think of X-Men, you know it's the Avengers. They avenge for things. So maybe you look for a city that has been scattered. Maybe put it in the background so that we can also feel yes. Okay, these are the people who are avenging for a city. Yes, these are people avenging for a city. But well done, well done. Okay. First one, Judith. This one is not double exposure, it's power clip you did though. You didn't do double exposure, yeah. You power clip one image into the female, you power clip another image into the man, and you put their silhouette together. So that was what you did. Can't see, or maybe the double exposure is somewhere else. But odd places, we can't. If I see this one outside, I won't want to watch the movie because it's not even catching me. Everything is looking disjointed. The silhouette of the man is facing the woman. The man is walking on his own. The lady is walking on his own. Are they going to meet ahead or what? The man is walking on. Both of them are walking on a lonely road. The one is walking in the green grass. The woman is walking on the green grass. The man is walking on a third like a street. Maybe they will later fall in love. I don't know. But let us just try to blend everything together to make us understand something. Yes. The big city. Oh, it's a lot. Jonah ran to the desert to escape the city, but the wind carried siren. The stars formed skyline. The sound whispered subway schedules. The desert spat him back. Oh, now he walks towards this. Are you trying to talk about the Jonah in the Bible or what? Oh, because everything is yes. I like the way you try to express yourself. Yes. I feel you try to express yourself using the guy thinking of the city, using double exposure of the guy and the city. Yeah. Okay. You didn't drop that one alone. But okay, and I saw that you used also the layer mark style for the text. But now the desert now is not blending with the background. Not majorly what I would say let you down more is your background. Yes, Kelvin. I think Kelvin. Yeah, I think what lets you down more is the background, which you which you should work on. Yes, I think if you work more on the background, you can achieve something. Okay, so this person is trying to cheat. Okay, 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 okay. He's not trying to. Uchenna, yeah, welcome. So double exposure it not give us a storyline. So we will now assume a story for this now. This is I think this is a leaf and a woman looking into a space. Yes, I think is a bright there's a sun rays coming from the back. Okay, within the silence, some feeling live where words cannot Okay, some feelings live where words cannot. Okay, right, nice design, great work. You use less, what's it called? Less things on your design, but majorly it's like a silence kind of thing. So everything has to be cool and a little bit empty when there's silence. Yeah, nice design, nice concept. Actually, I like it. Yeah, well done, Chisom. Nice design, good, great work. I don't think. Okay, this one is adjustment layer. Is this one part? No. Okay. Stay strong. The struggle continues. David saying you did not give us a storyline to it, but if you want to understand it, like an activist, all right. But is he struggling in between? Is he struggling in between buildings? Is he struggling in the state house, or are these buildings the state house? So give us a like a concept in your design also to what you want us to what we're about to watch. Oh my god. Even though we started early today, tells us of a young. This is this is a lot. Uh, the other side of Japa, nostalgia. Story of a young guy who left the shores of his native land to find greener pastures in Europe, only reaching there the huge cultural adjustment he had to make couple with. So for me, I think he will have blended the where he was coming from to where he was going to, an E in the middle. That would have been a good concept, Buki. So you'll have blended maybe where he was coming from, maybe Nigeria to where he was going to, maybe Canada, and E in the middle, trying to blend in through the ash weather, through the cultural difference. So you could have just blended it. Maybe one part snow is falling and one part rain, lot of rain, blended both images together in the background, and is in the middle, maybe torn apart. Yes, maybe like a paper tear. Yes, I'm giving you another concept now. Maybe like a paper tear in the middle. His picture is also in the middle, but like a paper tear comes down. One part rain is falling on his face, the other part snow is falling on his face. So even looking at it, we understand that this guy is torn between two places, where he's coming from and where he went to. Balam, bam. Your what's it called again? Your photo, your movie poster is out, and we understand it better. Yeah, thank you. Well done. Thanks for working on your assignments. Ooh, today is a long day. So progress, not okay, double exposure. I think okay, dreams. Yeah. I will say okay. Is it a movie of one person or movie of different person? But nice. I like majorly I like the concept because now we have a child thinking, or is the child turned apart between picking his dreams? Is that the concept? That's why I would have said I would have loved the storyline to each of our designs. Is it torn apart becoming an engineer or a doctor or a pilot or construction architecture stuff? And yes, I like the way you wrote your dreams. I like the way you wrote it. But maybe it can be in another color. that will make it pop out a bit, or maybe you add a shadow to the background to make it pop out a bit. I like the way you wrote it. Yeah. Yeah. Oladapo Michael, you can rework it and send it back. I want to see how it is. Okay, hidden in laughter. Yes. Hidden in laughter. I can't see anybody laughing. What is hidden in laughter? Is the guy owning a torchlight to his face? It's okay. Your double exposure was a guy on a mountain. Yeah, but the pains of every firstborn daughter. Okay. So now the cast in your movie is more obvious, and the person that directed it, which is you, that's Emanuela, it's more obvious. Your name is more even obvious than the the title of the movie, which should not be. Yeah. All right. So Ajibola, yeah. My double exposure depicts a man gazing at light source. All right, with the lighting reflecting in his body. Okay, this visual representation illustration illustrate the Bible concept of the light of the body is the eye. If therefore the eye within your body shall be full of light. The image explores the idea that spiritual clarity and enlightenment, represented by light, can permeate one's entire being one's focus symbolized by the eye is clear and singular. All right, thank you for the narration. Okay, yes, all right, yes, I think you did well. Yeah, you did well. Nice concept, nice direction. The light. All I can say is light on his face. I can see light from the top also. Yes, did well. Can be better. Yes, can be better. Okay, use Pixel Lab. Oh my god, this is an horror movie already. Wicked game. I loved the font you used for your title, but it might have just been in white, not on red actually. It might have just been in white. Yes, now streaming on Netflix. Okay, we watch it. But this man is very scary. Is the demons in him are more than 10,000s. But yes, nice concept, nice idea. Movie, well done. Im- Somewhere in time, the design is so busy that I don't even understand the double exposure part in it. Yes, for this first one, I don't even see the double exposure. I can just see two images faded into each other. Oh, as if one was power clipped into another one. Yes, Matthew. Did you power clip it? So anything. I don't know why you put a dark theme, color dark theme on a dark background. Don't you want us to see it from afar? I love the fonts you used, great fonts, but the color of your font is not great for me. Yes. Okay, you said how do you feel being transported in time far from the present with no idea of the new environment? That's the fate of one inquisitive young boy, Adam, who stumbled upon what looks like a broken time machine in his dad's science lab. When curiosity goes wrong, is transported into the future with sophisticated technology and rebellious robots. The only way of going home is to find the key to time to fix the time machine. So, Matthew, this first one, the double exposure here is different from this one here because this guy, this one was raising up his hand. I know, yeah, but I understand your point now. But in the background, we could have just done maybe not the space, but maybe where he was finding the where he discovered the time machine, just some things to not really the space background now, and your color of your yes, no is a no. And yeah, you have a lot of mixed things here, a lot. I think this is a robot. Yes, there are lots. So majorly all this background inside these robots could have been on the background actually. Yes, could have been on the background. And again, the color of your font somewhere in time, and if I'm from afar I can't see it. And this flying vehicle could have been flying in your background also. Yes. This all this landscape, yes, could have been what would be in your background, and the flying vehicles will be in your background, while the child, the young boy, will have been here maybe with robots on the ground in your background. So just make it less rough so that people can also understand it without even talking for so long or looking at it for so long. So I think Matthew, I think you can rework it and let's see how it comes out. Yeah, okay. Even when it felt like everything was falling apart, he never let you down. His hands were steady. Sure. How do you show the deep in the quiet, in the struggle? Jesus will never let you go. We learnt about double exposure and our facilitators. Okay. So, the hand carrying the lady above the waters, not perfect because as I can see the hand is not really carrying the hand is not really carrying the lady. Yes. Yes, the lady is not sitting on the hand. Yes, the lady is not sitting on the hand. I think after this I'll show you a design of somebody sitting on a chair, and the way I removed the chair and put another chair. So it majorly is manipulation you wanted to do here, but you have to be very good in your manipulation. Yes, held even in the depth, it never lets you go. Okay. All right. So the double exposure, I can't find it. Which one did you use double exposure on? Is it the water and the person, or the hand and the water? So, but your movie also is not it's not really catchy. Yes, it's not really catchy. Yes, you can just lower Kemi, you can just rework it and see. Okay, so they're telling me we need to go on a break. So let's give you we come back by 8:06. Wow. We come back by 8:06, and while you have marked your attendance. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. If you can hear me, let me hear you. Say yes in the comment section. Let me see you type yes or in the comment section if you can hear me. Okay, so let's quickly finish up so that we won't say we touched some people's design and some people were left out. All right. Heads up, face your fears. We stand strong even in the dark, which is what the image depicts. Learning graphic design. All right. All right. Nice concept. Yes, on your double exposure. Good, good, good. I think we've checked this one out before. Oh, background change, not this one. I think that's all. Okay. I think we've checked the mind of of the dreamer before. Yes. Okay. The tale of Jumoke is a story about a Nigerian girl who always fantasized how New York would be like, how she will meet new people, and how she will work very well to bring her family out of poverty. All right. Okay. I like the style of the way you wrote your A Tale of Jumoke Jakba. Perfect. Perfect style. Good concept. Your double exposure, I'm having issues with it because it's a silhouette. I can just see a silhouette of a lady using microscope, and I can see picture of New York inside her, and I can see picture of the background of is it a national theater down there. Everything is not gelling perfectly well. The way if you want if you want to see a movie poster, but the way you wrote the A Tale of Jumoke Japa, sweet, but you just have to rework the way you put your double exposure and your background. If you use another picture of a lady, a tale of Japa, you can use it. Yeah, but yes, I think I think that's all. I think that's all. Thank you so much for all those that participated in the class. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. We can now see. Yes. So we can now see that graphic design is very interesting. It's something interesting that we, if you start it, you won't want to go back again because it gets better and better day by day. And we all know. Let me just stop this one. Yeah, we all know that we all know now that it's not the way we started. Not the way we started. That's the point we are now. We have really evolved. Yes, all of all of you can we can categorically say we have evolved as a graphic designer, and we have evolved very well. We have evolved very well. Sorry, I wanted to show. Um, sorry, a minute, please. Yeah, we now see that we have evolved very well, and it keeps getting better. Don't worry, it keeps getting better day after day after day. And so somebody was asking how does it submit? You just tag Incubator NG. Yes, it keeps getting better day after day. So and another thing, if you want to, if you think you want to send a message to any of the facilitators, this is Minister. I call him Minister. Yes, Mr. Emmanuel's IG, and you can send him a message on IG. Yes, if you want to send him a message to ask questions, or you want to tag him also in your designs, yes, as time goes on. This is Mr. Emmanuel's IG, and you can tag him also if you feel like tagging him in the yes in your designs also, or you want to send him a message. Yeah, can you can just tag him. And yes, I think, yeah. And if you want to tag me also, if you want to tag me also in, yes, you can also tag me. This is my IG handle, where you can also tag me while I'll send the message. Yes, I'll send the message while we go ahead and we give you feedback on your works. So thank you so much for the classes. We all of us by now we see that graphic design is not just about sitting and just doing it. It involves critical thinking. It involves sitting down, and sometimes you might be quiet for like 1 hour or 2 hours, and you might be quiet for like 1 hour or 2 hours. The people be like, "Why is this person quiet?" They'll not know that you are gone. You have gone thoughts. You have thoughts of many things. Well, that's fine. So yesterday we talked on logos. Yes, we talked on logos. I don't know how many people can say tell us the types of logos, or yeah, majorly the types of logos we have. So if you still remember the types of logos we have, yeah, just write it in the chat box. Yes, you can put it in the chat box if you still remember the types of logos we have. Okay, thank you. I see people already dropping the types of logos we have. I'm trying to see if I can just on my network. Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. I'm trying to bring something up here. But yes, we have letter mark, we have pictorial mark, we have combination, we have abstracts, we have word mark. So personally now I want to know, for for you particularly now, which one do you prefer if someone comes to you now? This is different people's preferences. Your preference might be different from my own preference. My own preference might be different from your own preference. So which one do you think is ideal? Which one do you feel is ideal? If someone comes to you, like, okay, now you're a graphic designer, I come to you that I want to design a logo. Which one will you suggest to me that, okay, you for your company, I would think, I think you should just go for this one. Don't go for this one. No. So which one will you prefer? Let me just hear your view. Let me see your view in your Matthew is saying I love Word. Okay, you mean Word Mark. All right. Yeah. So combination of letter and pictorial. Okay. So nobody have said he likes abstract. Why all of you? Nobody likes abstracts. Combination logo speaks and shows. Yes, Anulwako, you're right. Combination logo speaks. It speaks for itself and shows actually. Um, shots. So let me now show us. Let me bring out some. Okay, someone is saying whichever the company wants. Yes. Sometimes the company has an idea already of what they want. That's true. Sometimes the company has idea of what they prefer, what they want to achieve. Not so my one of my friends will say he will say it in a pigeon balance that no be you go tell me wetin I go do. So some clients have the perceived idea that this is how they want their design. Well, sometimes how they want their design might not fit in to what their target audience is needing. So it's for you to see how you can convince them. Yes, it's for you to see how you can convince them and say, okay, hello, sir, this is what your target audience will likely relate more with, and this is how it will help your. This is how it will help your organization. This is how it will help your team. This is how it will be of help to the company, to the brand. So it's the way majorly now is the way you sell yourself and you sell your idea to them. Yes, that's where it comes in, like selling of your idea to them, and they are able to understand it and just say, okay, I think I can go. I think I can go with what you are saying now. So I will be bringing up some logos now, and we are going to all of us we are going to say under what type does it fall in. Yeah, that's mm, yeah. So I'll just try to. I think I will bring it up soon. My my system is a bit hanging. It's been long. So it's been long. I shut the system down, which is not supposed to be so. So, but just manage with me for now while I try to bring those. When I try to bring up those logos up. Just a minute, please. Yeah, so yeah, it's coming up soon. Oh, yeah. So technical, please let me extend this screen. So for this one, not very clear, but what type of logo is this? Letter mark. Are you sure it's letter mark? Are you sure it's letter mark? Is it letter mark? Is it word mark? Is it abstract? Is it emblem? Is it mascot? Wow. Everybody are saying watermark. Wow. So you guys are sure that this is letter mark. Wow. Nobody is even saying it's word mark. Why do you guys think it's letter mark? Okay, Bello is saying it's word mark. Bello, why is it word mark? And why do every other people think it's letter mark? And Senami is saying is emblem. Why do you think it's emblem? Bello, you're saying what word mark. Why is it word mark, please? You're the only one. Yes, I like the way you faced another part. You don't want to follow this trend. Why is it word mark? Yes, let me know why is word mark. And this person that said emblem, why is it emblem? Yes, I love people that stands alone. I don't want to join the crowd. Okay, Bello said it's word mark, but he has not. So he's saying it's it's a word. Bello said it's a word. JVC, not just a letter. Okay, Bello is saying JVC is a word, not just a letter. And Bello, do you know JVC? So um the right answer is letter mark. Yes, the right answer is letter mark because it's just the abbreviation of a brand. Yes, is not a word. The main word is Japan Victor Company. Yes. Yeah, the main word is Japan Victor's Company. It's a Japanese company. So it's not a word mark, it's a letter mark. Yeah. So that's for that one. So I think okay, so sorry for the bad images, but we can all see it. What's this one? Somebody is still saying word mark. Or maybe it's not for this one. Okay, maybe it's not for this one. So we all know this one. This is an emblem. This is an emblem because it looks like a crest. Yes, it looks like a crest, like a shield, that kind of thing. It's very easy. It's not a combination mark, please. It's not combination mark. So let me show us another one. Yeah, let me just show us. Okay, yes, this is another one. So please, when you are saying what it is, tell us why. Let us know why it is, why you think. So why do you think is abstract? Why do you think is an emblem? And why do you think is pictorial? So Adasho, sorry for murdering your name, but you said pictorial logo because when you see it, you see Olympics. So I don't. Okay, example now. I'm not a sport fan, and I see rings, 5 rings, right? One, two, three, four, five, 5 rings together. How will I know that it's Olympics, please? So I don't see 5 rings together. One, two, three, four, five. So how can I use to know the company? How will I use it to know the company that it is? So it's an abstract because you can't even relating it with the company. Yes. If somebody is not a sport fan, you can't say, okay, this is this is what it is. So let me show us another one. So I'm trying to bring up another one now. People will just say one. Explain to me now. I don't understand. Why are people writing word mark, word logo? Why? Please let me know why. Okay. So trying to open another one. So what do you think of this one? Pizza Hut. Yeah, word and picture combination logo. Thank you. That's now I know that yes, we have a lot of people following and attentive. And let me throw us this curveball. This last one. What is it? So what's ESPN? ESPN. The full, don't let me tell you. I wanted to say something, but if I say it to you people. So what do you think of ESPN now? Where is my DSC training course? All right. Okay, so it's a letter mark. Yeah, thank you. So thank you so much. I now know people that were in class yesterday and people that were not in class, but that's fine. So while we move on to, so okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So today I just want to finish up with what we were talking about yesterday and majorly take us on some other things. Our time is fast spent. So on logos, I just want to finish up on it and just touch one or two things on it. So the part of designing a logo, I've told us that we must keep it simple. We must a minute please. I'm trying to see. Sorry, trying my my system will not. Okay, this network. Yeah, technical. Please just let me project what I my screen, my slide, please. Okay, yeah, you can take my face out so that it can be full. So we talked about the golden rules yesterday that we should keep it simple. It must be effective, small scale or large scale, and in different colors. And we talked about descriptive logos. We talked about its symbolic. Talked about using of font colors, using of fonts and colors. Um, so majorly logo design process. We divide it into little steps. First of research and brainstorm. Research and brainstorm. Second is think about the font you want to use. Turn ideas into forms and identity colors, and finalize your design. Uh, so in the part of brainstorming, you analyze and define what you are trying to represent. You analyze and you define what you are trying to represent. That's where you now start using your mood board. You can take your sketch pad, you start sketching. Maybe you want to use. So, what one idea I will give you guys is when you work with a company, that they said just use your creativity. They say use your creativity in your part. I feel for you, you can look at the types of logos and say, okay, this logo, maybe the name of the um company is entertainment network. This logo, if I put it in pictorial style, how will it look? If I put it in word mark style, how will it look? If I put it in letter mark, is it, if I use it letter marks, that's en. Okay, so I'm blending e and n together. So you just look at it in each and every of the logo types. In that way, you will have broader understanding. Look at it in different concepts. You sketch it on your sketch pad or do a research how I can combine E and N together. I hope you understand. So you think, you write, you sketch it out, you develop a list of attributes. Okay, entertainment, what is synonymous to entertainment? Should I use somebody dancing? Should I use so you just look for, so that's where your research comes in. Brainstorming, you go online, you look for synonyms of entertainment, you write it down. You look for synonyms of network, you write it down. So then you are now trying to combine everything together. So in your own mind, is it like logo is a very broad thing, and you all know that logo has to be, it takes is for a long time before they could say okay rebranding, because rebranding is very, we say it's more difficult, because if you want to rebrand, you have to rebrand every other asset. But so that's why you have to think, you have to sit down and think, what are the synonyms to the words of the company? Yes, synonyms to the words of the company. Is it fast? Is just think about it. So every thought and idea is relevant. Every thought and idea is very relevant in logo design. Yes, you now look at the type of font you want to use. You product or organization have different fonts. Sometimes the company might say we want to own our fonts. We don't want any other person to use our fonts. Sometimes they can create fonts. Sometimes you can buy fonts. Some people buy fonts that they buy only their fonts, and they are the one that will be using it. So you look at the type of font you want to use. Is it, do you want it to be in all caps? That you want it to be more serious? Yes, that you more serious, all uppercase, or you want it to be in sentence case, or you want it to be more relaxing and in lowercase. So like it was written here, capital letters can make a mark look more serious or formal, while lowercase often makes it more casual and relaxed. Yes, yeah. So your font also determines um the way your way it's going to be perceived. Yes, sorry. Oh, so forms and colors. Try starting with icons. You can use icons, you can, yes, symbols, like I've already said to you. You just look at every type and just see it. If I want to do it in this style, how will it be? If I want to do it in this style, how will it be? My Mr. Adeleke, you don't need photo pair in this point. When you are brainstorming, you don't need photo pair. But some people have sketch pads, or some people have tab that has a pen. Yes, you want to sketch it digitally, and go to sketch it digitally. But at this point, nothing concerns you with sketchpad, or concerns you with photo pair, or concerns you with Photoshop. At that point, you sketch it out first in your own where you put your things. So majorly, I have a friend that he only deals with logos. He has a notepad he takes along everywhere he goes, and okay. So that's the funny thing. As the graphics designer, he majorly he majors in logos. So they might give him a work to do on a logo, and he might not have headway, but he takes his notepad everywhere he goes, and immediately maybe he gets to, maybe he's at a bus stop, and an idea drops into his head. It becomes, you see it, bring out his pencil, bring out his notepad, and just put it down. Because all of us know that sometimes idea meets us at any point in time. Some people, it might be when they are taking their bets, because most people says when they are taking their bet, that's when the idea flows. But some people, it might be when they are walking. For me, I prefer to just go on a longer walk and leave the home environment, and yes, the idea will come. So it depends on where you feel like getting, you know that if I do this thing, I will get more ideas. That's where you can. So, as I've said before, combine letter forms with graphics, color, animate, and create a unique logo. So for this one, um, so there are different directions. There are several directions when creating a logo. Don't be afraid. Just keep on dropping things down, dropping it down, dropping it down. Everything will later become one. So you are trying to make a logo for going places. Yeah, going public, yes. So first, like a signboard of going public, another one like a car of going public. Like you see different styles that was done first, different ideas that dropped, different ideas. You use GP, yeah, just keep on dropping ideas before the person finally say, okay, let me go with this one. So you think of how your logo will be used and create a simple logo to avoid potential problems. Make your logo, let your logos be simple. Don't let it look like the first logo. Don't let it be like your first logo. Your logo will be like the first logo Apple made, that has different kind of things inside your logo. You want to show everything. You want them to see everything in your logo. No, let it be more basic. Let it be not really basic, but let it have a direction. Yes, that's, yes, this is, make it simple and have a direction, that this is the direction. And when you explain it, when you go on storytelling and explain how you came about your logo, they will say, wow, that's great, that's, we never saw it in this way. And majorly, um as time goes on, when you create, when you actually achieve your logo, you put it on mock-ups that are associated with the company. You put it on mock-ups associated with the company, how they will see, how it will look on, maybe if it's a like a transport business, if it's like a what is associated with that company at the moment. You just make it in that, you put it on a mock-up of um that company, yes, majorly. And like I've said before, logos are meant to be timeless, but sometimes logo changes due to maybe the objectives have changed, or due to maybe they think that they have to move or upgrade on some things. I think I have some, yes, I have some people that changed their logos. Yes, Walmart, yes, Walmart unveiled a new logo in 2008. The star between wall and mat was removed to make the name more approachable. The starburst, which resembles the sun or a flower, was added to reinforce the company's new environmental focus. So that's some reasons why some companies change logo. Maybe their focus have changed, they have upgraded in what they are doing. They are doing more than what you think they are doing before. Like FedEx now, FedEx is involved in a lot of things. FedEx is involved in a lot of things. But how you can know the one that is, they are okay. Now look at the EX of the last one, will make you know the product. That's how they distinguish their own product, their own services. Yes, that's how they distinguish their own services. There are some companies that are involved in a lot of things. In branding, they call it branded house. Yes, in branding, they call it branded house. So you can go on Google and search for branded house in branding, and you will see what it's all about. But there are some companies that are involved in it. I think Virgin too is involved in a lot of things like that. Yes, which but they have one singular logo and different variations of logos. So um majorly when I said let your logos be able to be like when I said we talked about it, let me go back to the first part. Sorry. I'm trying to I'm trying to remember. Yes, let your logos be effective in colors and black and white. Yes. Said when I said let the logos be effective in colors and black and white. This is one of the reasons, because most of your logos, some of your motion graphics, motion designer, they want to work on it and make it look according to some events they are having. So if it's not helping, yeah, it has not achieved what is meant to achieve. So another example is MTV logo also. They also have artist design taking classic logos and reflect youthful audience to who wants to attract it. So maybe when they want to do cartoon, they can make it look cartoonish like that, but it's still the same logo, just applying a theme to it. And most of us usually see Google's. Sometimes if you go on Google, you see that maybe they have put maybe like a example. Now look at this one. They put like a solar panel on it. Maybe that day you are celebrating solar panel day or something like that. Or maybe they wrote Google on a sorry. Maybe they wrote Google on a chalkboard. Maybe that day they are celebrating Teachers Day. They are celebrating. So majorly um most of these logos are also adapted, like they they make it in a unique theme. Yes, most of these logos they make it in a unique theme. Do not say, okay, this person has spoiled this logo, this person, and this one is for the visually impaired. Yes, this one is for the visually impaired. That's majorly those people that use braille. They use braille. Sometimes you don't see, you enter your Google and you see that the Google logo has been modified. Has it been modified or something? It's not that it has been modified. It's just they are applying the theme to it. Maybe that day they are celebrating something and they are just applying that logo to that. But if your logo is just fixed, or is your logo is rigid, like I would say, if your logo is rigid, sorry, you can't. It won't work. It won't work. A minute, please. Okay. So if your logo is rigid, that won't work at all for you. But so a minute. I want to show us. Yes, I will be sending the PDF to us. Don't worry, you will get the PDF. So I think our time is fast spent. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh, I wanted to show. So Let me just show an example of a logo presentation while we close the class. Yes, I want to show the example of a presentation of a logo, and we call it a day in the class today. Maybe if we are given time tomorrow, we just continue. Just let me just um bring it up. Just a minute, please. Sorry. It's not coming up. Oh, what's happening? Technical be studio person. I'm trying to I'm trying to share my file, but it's not coming up. Oh, I don't know why it's not coming up, but uh, because our time has gone already. But let me see if. But who has any other questions? Who has any question that you want to ask? So, while I say if it can work before we call it a day, because our time is fast spent. Our time has gone. Yeah, I understand, but you just have to. So any question? If there is no question, let me just. Uh, oh, it's not showing my screen. I'm trying to open this, but it's not showing. It's not showing the screen. But don't worry. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to show this, upload that one, and show us how it looks like when we are presenting a logo. Because every time is always against us in this class. But if there is no question, the PDF will be shared to us. Don't worry, the PDF will be shared to us. So thank you so much for tonight. No assignments, don't worry. I'm very nice. I'm not yet giving you us assignments. Yes, I'm not yet giving us assignments. We have all weekend next week. But thank you so much for joining today's class. I hope we've learned a lot in this short time we had. I thank you and have a lovely nice rest.